This video is going to go through Odoo's marketing automations as well as dynamic filters within Odoo. We're going to start with the sales order filter, and then from there we'll jump into our marketing automation campaign and how we can filter that campaign based on the information we want to filter by. Then from there we'll talk more about the automation regarding the campaign, and we'll jump in. Most of this will make sense by the time we get through the video. And if there's any questions, please let me know. Within our Odoo dashboard, we're going to go to sales, and this is going to show simply how you can filter Odoo dynamically. So if we want to see, for example, everything that's just a sales order, and then we also want to filter by the order being from 6 months ago, we could do that. My database only has data from 1 month ago, so I'm going to filter by a month rather than 6 months, but it's definitely something you can do. You can go all the way back in years if you wanted to. So you have the ability to do that. I'm going to do just a month though. So November 14th, apply this filter. Oops. So I don't want the order date between, I want it before. So I'm going to do order date is before or equal to, or just before. So I can apply that filter. And I can see I have one order here. Now I'm going to, so the purpose of this was just to show that you can filter dynamically and filter your data based on any record or any field on that record. Now we can go to our marketing automation and do the exact same thing, but within our marketing automation application. So I created a campaign here simply by clicking create. And what I did was call it customers who haven't purchased in 6 months. And I specified the model. So I said, I want to see the sales order model. And I want to also save what my filter is going to be so then I can update the dates. So this is no purchase after 6 months. And I'm basing it on my filters here that either match all of the rules or any of the rules. So I chose all, and I want the status of the order to equal sales order. I don't want it to be a quotation or a canceled order. I want it to be a confirmed order. Then I also want to make sure the order date is before last month. So the 14th of November. And we see here I have one record. I can actually click on it and view it. And you'll see that's the same record we saw in the sales application. From here, I can then add in my workflows. So the first one I created was my email offer, and it's using the same filter that I just created up at the top. And I created an email template to trigger after 1 hour. So after the 6 month period is hit, 1 hour after that, it's going to trigger this email to send to our customers. So the email template I chose was 10% off for returning customers, and it gives them this coupon code here to purchase from our website. And that's based on the filter we just discussed. From there, it's going to have child activities. So for example, if I want to send another email, if they've opened it after 1 hour, I can send another email. This email is going to say that the coupon code expires Friday. Lastly, I can add additional child activities. Lastly, I can create additional activities based on the email not being opened, based on the customer replying to an email, based on a customer not replying to an email, based on a customer clicking or not clicking on an email. And so I have all those options as well. So I can also add another activity beneath this as well. I can also add another activity underneath the first one. So it's multi-layered and multi-dimensional, so you can have multiple activities behind underneath higher level activities. So from here, I can just show you for an option, for example, if they click on the offer, you can then specify the activity you want, either an email, maybe a text message, or even a server action within Odoo. A server action within Odoo is an automated action based on criteria being met. So the criteria in this case would be the customer clicking on the email that we sent previously. Then from there, we can specify a server action. A server action can include scheduling an activity within Odoo, an automation within Odoo, even triggering Python code within Odoo. From there, you can specify the time period you would want to trigger and whether or not the email has been opened and the activity we just discussed previously. From there, we can specify the activity and the expiration. So if we want to say cancel this after 10 hours, you can cancel it so that it doesn't continue to send them from previous or for future periods. Then you can specify the domain, and we have the same domain filter that we just used initially. So that's the overview of marketing automations. You can use your own email server as well. You can connect your own email server to Odoo. If there are any additional questions, feel free to let me know.